All right, guys, I saw a lot of great shots there. I think we all improved our ability and our understanding of when to do an Ernie and how to do it around the post. I saw everyone get better as time went on there. Any other questions on either of those two topics? On how to, like the defending it was a good question. Anything on how to hit it or body positioning? Anything we didn't cover while we were out there?
I got a question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
If you go for an Ernie and they block it and you're out here, I'm trying to think of like, where should the other person go?
Where should the person that blocks it, or where should your partner go?
Your partner go, because you're out here.
Your partner has to take away. The most likely is you have hit that ball, they're going to go in that same half of the court. They're not going to cut it back. You have to make the court smaller. That guy comes over, just like we've talked about when we're doing up at the net where you have ropes tied to you side to side. Right. If I've pulled all the way off here, guess what? They've come all the way across with that. So absolutely, you take away their easiest shot, make them hit the harder shot. The likelihood is that you're going to get the ball is very high. That's a great question. All right, let's talk about our final topic here. This is we brought Kory Kelly in, who's one of the best defensive hand placement, body positioning players here in northern Utah. He's moved here from Texas, and we're going to have him talk today about body positioning, footwork, and mentality for dinking. When we dink, it's about mindset. Where we all can dink. I've seen almost every one of us in 1 or 2 or 3 dinks go too early. Swing at a ball that's below the net and say, I'm going to fool them, or I can do this. And 2 things happen, 3 things happen. It hits into the net, it goes up high, and you get a ball back in your chest, or they say, yeah, I'm not going to hit that, and it goes to the back fence. So the mentality of dinking is say, I want to dink with you, I want to out-dink you, I'm going to show you I can dink longer than you, and not say, when is it, how soon till I can hit a ball hard? We need to be better with our patience and our choice of shots. And that comes down to how we anticipate with our footwork and how we decide to hit a ball, whether it's in the air or letting it bounce, and then once it bounces, how we're going to handle it. Like we talked about last clinic, where you open up, let the ball get a little higher, and bring it back over. So I'm going to bring Kory over on this side, and he's going to talk to you guys about how to dink properly.
Okay, the biggest thing about dinking, it's one of the most difficult parts of the game mentally, because you kind of don't want to do it. You want to hit winners all the time, you want to hit hard, but this is how points are won most of the time, right here at the net. So, grip. Do not squeeze it so tight. If you squeeze it so tight, it's going to hit the fence. So loose grip is, if 1 to 10, 10 being the tightest, about a 3 is what you want on all your dinks, okay? And I like to stay wide. And really what I teach is just be in an athletic position. What is an athletic position? Well, you know when your kids play t-ball and they stood in right field like this? That's not athletic, right? This is athletics. I don't care if it's wrestling, basketball, baseball, get in an athletic position because your quick twitch muscles and you'll be able to react simply because you're in an athletic position. So I get to the net, I get nice and wide. See how low I am? Okay, hit the ball out in front of you. Okay, and the whole point here, try to attack one of these. Okay, the whole point here is a ball that they can't attack. So I don't care if you spin it, whatever you do, you want to drop it in that kitchen. So nice and wide, watch how I move, little steps. Okay, move me a little bit. Yeah, I'm here. You shuffle. Who's played basketball before? Defensive slides. That's how I do it. Because I've never played any sport where I've held anything in my hand. So I'm not a tennis guy, I'm not a racquetball guy, I'm not a ping pong guy. So you just figure it out and be athletic. So watch how low. If you go cross court, keep it low. Let's see who breaks first. And I usually think, and I don't talk smack on the court, like I hardly talk at all, but I got mad in a tournament once and I said, you better get a pillow and a blanket because we're going to be here all day. And we had like 70 shots. And that's when you know you're in the zone. Okay? And that wasn't that good. I'd rather not have you get the ball on your feet. Try to get out in front of you, but you got to make the choice. Are you going to let it bounce? Give me a volley one. I put my paddle out. Look at that. Okay? That's all you're doing. Then, now bounce. That's a good shot by him. Backhand. And see how I got to my forehand? Some people will say, you know, if it's I move around up here. Some people teach us to stay still. I'm not good enough just to stay here and reach, and I'm not tall enough and long enough. So I have to move a line. Kyle has to move on the line. Let's see how many we can go without mess it up. Here we go. Last one. Okay, here we go. Get it out in front of you. Ready, paddle, paddle out, ready. Keep going this way, yep. All right, any questions about that?
Let's go out and dink. Well, I want to see 20 dink rallies with you and your partner. Everybody has to have at least a 20 dink rally before we do anything else. So let's go out and practice hitting 20 balls back and forth. Once we get that, we'll do 20 balls cross court. After that, we're going to break apart and play some games.